The name on a watch dial can tell you a lot. It might represent a range of intangible qualities, from history, pride, and prestige to a reputation for quality and exciting design. But there's a lot to take in for those just getting into watches. Ideally, it's best to develop your impressions and relationships with brands over time and through experience. Everyone has their tastes, and each watch should ideally be judged on its own merits, but you might want to have a basic orientation to the most prominent brands when learning about or shopping for watches. There are hundreds of watch brands in operation today, each with its personality and approach to watchmaking. The brands below aren't necessarily the best or the only ones worth knowing about, but they're some of the companies that you should be familiar with. Together they'll help you establish a base from which you can do your exploring. Top 1 Rolex. Indeed, you already know Rolex. Rolex is the undisputed king of luxury watches, famously worn by countless historical figures and contemporary celebrities, appropriately represented by a crown logo. New models can sell for above MSRP on the secondary market, and vintage Rolex is the subject of the most active and passionate watch collecting. You don't need to know anything about watches to know or want a Rolex. Naturally, the company backs up its reputation with unbeatable quality. Top 2 Seiko. Seiko was long associated with affordable but reliable everyman watches. Today, the Japanese watchmaker is a global superstar loved for its quality and value. Seiko produces nearly every component in-house for its watches, ranging from the low 3 figures to well into 5. Still, it also rivals the top Swiss luxury brands with excellent finishing and innovative technology, particularly with its Grand Seiko spin-off brand. Top 3 Patek Philippe. Alongside Rolex, Patek Philippe is widely regarded as one of the most prestigious and collectible names in watches through the so-called, by some collectors, holy trinity of watchmaking historically consists of Patek, Vacheron Constantin, and Audemars Piguet. The historic brand is known for its highly refined, complicated watches that often auction for stratospheric prices. Even new, functionally simple Patek watches start in the 5-figure territory. Top 4 Cartier. Cartier is sometimes thought of first as a jeweler, but it's also one of the essential historical watchmakers in the world. The French company pioneered early wristwatches and makes some of the most recognizable models today. Cartier's often formal style is such that you can hardly discuss the brand without using the word elegant. Top 5 Apple. Like it or not, the technology company is a significant presence in the watch industry. Since its introduction in 2015, the Apple Watch has outpaced the entire Swiss watch industry regarding units sold. It's the absolute standard for smart watches and has caused many wearers of traditional watches to switch for good, not least because it's a technological wonder, but also because it was thoughtfully designed based on horological principles developed over centuries. What do you think about our list? Tell us in the comments section below. If you enjoyed our video, please leave a like and subscribe to Rewind4U TV for more. And while you're here, check out our other videos and tell us what you think of them. See you next time.